On my wife's 2023 Chevy Trailblazer. All we're doing is an oil change. With the help of my Ray-Ban glasses, I will show you how to do it. We went ahead and took off the cap. You leave the cap off before you drain it. This was here like that. It had a bolt here, here, and here. Here's them bolts. Those are like 9/32 bolts. Look how easy that is. This is what happens when the fucking manufacturer thinks about the person that's buying the car. They're like, oh, let's make it to where they can access the oil plug and the oil filter. Chevy is now my favorite fucking automotive manufacturer again, like they used to be. Make sure you put your damn socket, your extension, all the way in there so that you can get a full bite. I mean, it's just a piece of plastic, so you don't tighten it like real tight. You can tell it don't have threads. Turn it a half turn, and then it's locked. Now, one of the things that does suck, I can tell you right now, is getting this oil filter wrench on there. But if you angle it just a little bit, and you're not a pussy, fucking unscrew that shit like a man. And then you just let it sit for a little bit, and you go smoke you some weed or something. I gotta go clean my hands. You always want to make sure it's a cold engine. If you do this on a hot engine like I just did, this is hot oil, so that wasn't very, very smart. And it helps to have a towel down here when you start too. I have a guardian angel. She just gave me a towel. I hate to fill it oil. Double check, make sure you have the right filter. They look the same size. It's an XG12447. We're gonna go ahead and stick it on there, just like that. Just take your finger with some oil on it, and you just wipe it around the edge of that ring, which is probably not gonna hurt it, but if it might help, it's better to do it right. Then you take this and you put it up in there, and then you just go lock. Just be careful with it. All it is a step over to seal the gasket, and that part is done. And then we put our little plastic piece back up here and put in your little screws, and then you take your jacks and jack stands out of it. I always lower my jack till it gets on the jack stands. And then you put in 4.5 quarts of oil. I always put in just a little bit less than it says to. And then I'll pull it out on the flat ground. Make sure I didn't overfill it. Don't have the seal on it, you don't want to eat it. You got 1 quart, 2 quart, 3 quart, 4 quart. Always make sure your drain plug's in before you do this part. And this is 0W20. You can always look on your cap no matter what the car is, and it'll say what you're supposed to put in it. And now we put this cap on here. Pull this out on the driveway. Now when she pulls it out, it's automatically going to fill that oil filter. I've never pre-filled the oil filters. I always change my oil at 3,000 miles now. I used to do 5,000 miles. Some people do them at 10,000 miles. You get these free from O'Reilly's. Put it up here. You write down 3,000, so 22. Say today that you can go 5,000 miles. My RV, they say you don't change RV oil for every 10,000 miles. I don't know who to believe, but I'll just stick to the 3,000 miles. That's a little bit over 3,000. That's probably about 4,000 miles, but it's still under the 5,000 miles. I like it to last as long as possible, so I'd put that on there. Now we do the reset. Okay, and on this one here, you just get your thing where it's lit up. You get to the speedometer one, which is the info. You can actually scroll down and it'll go trip 1, trip 2, fuel information, and then reset. And then you hold this thing in, then it's 100. And always make sure you have a sticker there just so you can keep in reference. Honestly, when this thing gets down to 50%, that's when you've went about 3,000 miles probably. I don't know yet. This is the first oil change, but I'd do it at 22,000 miles or a little bit before. Now, just for reference, I did put that whole fucking 5 gallons in there. So either I was 0.2 gallons short in the 5-gallon jug, or it takes 5 gallons of fucking oil to fill up the goddamn car. So, which is good. I don't like having a little half gallon of oil in my jug that I'm going to put my nasty ass oil in. So, it don't bother me to just use the whole thing. I just wanted to let you guys know you need 5 quarts of oil.